Imagine the quiet of evening settling in, but deep inside, your heart races without a sound. After 65, those peaceful hours can hide dangers that spike your blood pressure and threaten your well-being. What if simple routines you cherish are the culprits slowly dimming your vitality? This silent strain can lead to restless nights and weary days, robbing you of the joy you deserve. But take heart. There's a path to change. Today, we uncover 5 evening habits silently spiking your blood pressure after 65. Stop them to save your heart and reclaim your strength. These insights offer a transformative shield, helping you nurture your health with ease. Stay until the end for the one habit that might surprise you most. It could be the key to years of calm and comfort. Now, let's begin with our first insight. Face the hidden salt danger. As the day winds down, many reach for a quick snack. But salty treats like chips or nuts can send your blood pressure soaring without warning. After 65, your body handles salt less well. It holds on to fluid, making your heart work harder. This can build up over time, leading to headaches or a pounding chest in the night. The challenge is real. It steals your rest and peace. Yet, there's healing in awareness. By spotting this trap, you open the door to better choices. Imagine evenings free from that hidden pressure, where your heart beats, steady and strong. This simple shift can ease your worries and bring back a sense of control. It might prevent those sudden spikes that leave you feeling uneasy. Embrace this wisdom and watch how it lightens your load. The regret of ignoring it could weigh heavy, but turning away now promises brighter tomorrows. Let this knowledge guide you toward nights filled with true relaxation. Meet Robert, a kind man of 72, living in a cozy home in the Midwest. He had spent his days working hard as a teacher, always putting others first. Evenings were his time to unwind with a bowl of salted peanuts while watching the news. Just a handful, he'd say to himself, enjoying the crunch and flavor. But lately, Robert felt a tightness in his chest, like a storm brewing inside. His wife, Mary, noticed his restless sleep and urged him to see the doctor. "Robert, something's not right," she said softly one night. He brushed it off at first, thinking it was just age catching up. Deep down, he worried about his heart, remembering his father's troubles. One evening, after a big handful of nuts, he woke with his heart racing, sweat on his brow. Panic set in. What if this was the end? The next day, he talked to his friend about it. "Those salty snacks might be the issue," his friend shared. Robert reflected on his habits, feeling a wave of regret for not listening to his body sooner. He decided to change. Instead of peanuts, he chose fresh fruit. Slowly, the tightness eased, his sleep improved, and he felt lighter. "I almost let that habit steal my peace," he told Mary, hugging her close. Now, Robert cherishes calm evenings, his heart steady once more. To break this habit, choose low-salt options like apples or carrots for evening snacks. This keeps your blood pressure in check by reducing fluid buildup. It addresses the spike and promotes steady health, giving you restful nights. Keep moving forward, you're stronger than you know. Now, let's turn to another quiet threat. Confront the evening drink deception. A glass of wine or beer might seem like a gentle way to relax after a long day. But after 65, alcohol in the evening can trick your body, causing blood vessels to tighten and pressure to rise. It disrupts your sleep too, leading to fatigue the next day. This deception builds silently, straining your heart over time. You might wake feeling groggy, with a headache that lingers. The challenge hits hard. It masks as comfort but brings unrest. However, healing comes with understanding. By facing this, you pave the way for true calm. Picture evenings where relaxation flows naturally, without the hidden cost. This awareness can mend the strain and restore your energy. It offers a chance to avoid those weary mornings and embrace vitality. The loss of ignoring it could deepen, But choosing wisely now unlocks doors to wellness. Let this insight stir you to action, for it holds the power to safeguard your heart. Consider Patricia, 68, a retired nurse from the West Coast who loved her garden and family gatherings. Each evening, she'd pour a small glass of red wine, thinking it helped her unwind. "It's good for the heart," she'd tell her daughter over the phone. But Patricia started noticing her blood pressure readings, creeping up at checkups. "Mom, maybe cut back on the wine," her daughter suggested one visit. Patricia felt defensive at first. It was her ritual. Inside, she feared losing control of her health, recalling how her sister struggled with similar issues. One night, after 2 glasses, she felt dizzy and her heart fluttered unevenly. Fear gripped her. Was this a sign of something worse? She sat alone, tears welling, regretting not heeding the warnings. The next morning, she confided in her neighbor. "Alcohol can raise pressure, especially at our age," the neighbor said kindly. Patricia pondered this, feeling a spark of hope. She replaced wine with herbal tea. Weeks passed and her readings improved. Sleep came easier and energy returned. "That drink was fooling me," she admitted to her daughter, smiling warmly. Now, Patricia savors clear evenings, her heart grateful for the change. Try herbal tea or water with lemon instead of alcohol in the evening. This soothes without the spike, helping your vessels relax and supporting steady pressure. It heals the deception and brings lasting calm. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. Let's move on to a modern snare. Overcome the glowing screen curse. In the quiet hours, scrolling on phones or watching TV late can flood your mind with light and stress. After 65, this blue glow tricks your body into staying alert, raising blood pressure as rest eludes you. It stirs worries or excitement that linger. The curse is subtle. It promises connection but delivers tension. You might toss and turn, heart beating faster than it should. This robs you of healing sleep. Yet, there's power in breaking free. By dimming the screens, you invite true peace. Envision nights where your mind unwinds naturally, pressure easing gently. This step can heal the disruption and renew your strength. It prevents those anxious awakenings and fosters serenity. The regret of endless scrolling could mount, but choosing now offers redemption. Embrace this to protect your heart's rhythm. Think of James, 75, a former mechanic from the South who enjoyed tinkering in his garage by day. Evenings found him glued to his tablet, checking emails and videos. "Keeps me sharp," he'd chuckle to his son during calls. But James began feeling on edge, his blood pressure high at appointments. "Dad, those screens at night aren't helping," his son warned. James dismissed it, valuing the habit. Deep within, he sensed unease, thinking of his late wife's calm routines. One evening, after hours online, he couldn't sleep. His mind raced, heart pounding. Worry flooded him. What if this harmed his health forever? He felt isolated in the dark. The next day, he shared with his grandson. "Screens mess with your rest," the boy explained simply. James reflected, a tear for lost peaceful nights. He set a rule: no screens after dinner. Instead, he read books. Soon, sleep deepened. Pressure stabilized. "That glow was cursing my peace," he told his son, voice steady. Now James relishes quiet evenings, heart at ease. Set a screen curfew, an hour before bed, opting for reading or soft music. This curbs the glow's effect, lowering pressure and inviting rest. It overcomes the curse, healing your nights. With that in mind, consider this next challenge. Heal from tense twilight talks. Evening conversations can turn heated, stirring emotions that spike your blood pressure. After 65, stress from arguments or worries lingers. tightening your chest long into the night. It builds walls where peace should reign. The tension is real. It drains your spirit and strains your heart. You might lie awake, replaying words with regret. But healing awaits in gentle choices. By softening these talks, you mend the rifts. Imagine evenings of harmony, where pressure fades and bonds strengthen. This insight can dissolve the hurt and bring warmth back. It averts those sleepless worries and nurtures calm. The loss of harsh words could echo, but forgiveness now restores hope. Let this guide you to kinder twilights. Recall Linda, 70, a devoted grandmother from the Northeast who baked pies and shared stories with her family. Evenings often led to debates with her husband over small things. "We need to plan better," she'd say sharply. But Linda noticed her heart racing after these talks, pressure up the next day. "Honey, let's talk calmly," her husband suggested one time. She resisted, habits hard to break. Inside, she feared growing apart, remembering her parents' silences. One night, a heated exchange left her breathless, fear rising. What if this stress took its toll? Tears came as she sat alone. The following morning, she opened up to her sister. "Choose peace in talks," her sister advised warmly. Linda thought, deeply feeling resolve. She started with deep breaths before speaking. Discussion softened, pressure eased. "Those tense words were hurting us," she confided to her husband, holding his hand. Now, Linda treasures serene evenings, heart light. Before evening talks, pause, and breathe deeply to stay calm. This reduces stress spikes, fostering healing dialogue and steady pressure. It heals the tension, promoting heartfelt connections. If this insight touches your heart, please comment number 4 below to join the conversation. Finally, let's address one more burden. Avoid the late feast burden. A heavy meal close to bedtime weighs on your digestion, forcing your heart to pump harder and raising blood pressure. After 65, this burden slows recovery, leading to discomfort and poor sleep. It hides as satisfaction but brings unrest. You might feel bloated with a racing pulse. The challenge persists. It taxes your body when it needs rest. However, relief comes with lighter choices. By easing the load, you lift the weight. Picture evenings ending lightly, pressure stable and energy renewed. This change can lighten the strain and invite vitality. It prevents those heavy nights and offers freedom. The regret of overindulging could linger, but wisdom now promises ease. Embrace this for a heart unburdened. Meet William, 67, a retired salesman from the Midwest, fond of fishing and family dinners. He often ate big suppers late, savoring steaks and sides. "Food is comfort," he'd tell his friends. But William started waking with indigestion, blood pressure elevated. "Try eating earlier," his doctor hinted. He shrugged it off, loving the routine. Deep down, he worried about his heart, echoing his brother's issues. One evening, after a hefty meal, he felt pressure build, shortness of breath alarming him. Panic set in. Was this the burden's cost? He reflected sadly on neglected health. The next day, he spoke to his neighbor. "Lighten up at night," the neighbor suggested. William nodded, hope stirring. He shifted to smaller, earlier dinners. Digestion improved, pressure dropped. "That late feast was weighing me down," he shared, with friends, smiling. Now, William enjoys balanced evenings, heart strong, opt for light meals or snacks hours before bed, like yogurt or veggies. This eases digestion, preventing spikes and supporting heart health. It avoids the burden, delivering restful healing. As we wrap up, remember these 5 evening habits: the hidden salt danger, the evening drink deception, the glowing screen curse, tense twilight talks, and the late feast burden. Each one can silently spike your blood pressure after 65, but stopping them holds the power to save your heart. You've gained tools for change, simple shifts that bring healing and hope. Imagine the years ahead, filled with steady vitality and peace. What habit will you tackle first? Reflect on this and let it inspire your steps. Share your thoughts or a personal story in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who needs it. And remember, while we share knowledge and stories, Silver Steps is not a doctor. Please talk to your doctor for advice that's right for you. Let your wisdom light the way.